I'm joined now by Adrian Bull from Dalton Nuclear Institute. Adrian, good to have you with us. Big picture question to kick things off. How would you describe the current state of the UK's nuclear industry?
I think I'm very optimistic about the current state of the UK nuclear sector. There's some big announcements that we're hoping for very soon that will really kickstart new nuclear build, but we've also got huge amounts of work going on across decommissioning, clean-up, waste management, and the research side of the sector as well, and fuel and enrichment, all parts of the nuclear fuel cycle. And people are really recognising that nuclear is a key part of our UK energy mix for the future.
And this is the second in the series for nuclear strategy, enhancing the nuclear sector as well, the nuclear economy. Have you been encouraged by the presentations you've seen today? Anything that you weren't necessarily expecting that cropped up?
I've been very encouraged, and we're seeing real signs that the companies who are going to be part of that expansion of the nuclear sector are recruiting. There's some very positive messages coming out around policy, around skills, around the general public perception of the nuclear industry, and a lot of enthusiasm and excitement in the room for what's going to be coming down the track to kickstart our sector.
You talked there about skills in particular. Dalton Nuclear Institute, one of the kind of big training facilities in the country. Then what's the bigger picture looking like for you guys at the moment in terms of upskilling and workforce recruitment?
We're seeing a lot of interest in the nuclear sector from our community across the university. The Dalton Institute is the kind of umbrella organisation for anybody doing relevant research for nuclear in the University of Manchester. And we've got hundreds of people, undergraduates, PhD students, researchers and academics, many of whom are looking for what their next career move might be, and a lot of them looking at nuclear and seeing a huge range of opportunities all across the sector. And we do a lot of work in the very high-end nuclear skills, the subject matter experts of the future, who are very, very specialised and extremely knowledgeable. And the industry needs those. A lot of the people who are in the sector at the moment who have that experience are approaching retirement or are moving on. So we've got to make sure we've got that real expertise in for the future.
And nuclear seems to be one of those sectors where everybody knows everybody else. When you have events like this organised by Nuclear Strategy, how good is it for building new partnerships perhaps, or learning about new innovations and technologies that are coming up to the fore?
That's a really interesting question, because maybe 10, 15 years ago when I went to conferences like this, I did know almost everybody in the room. Now I see a lot of new faces, and we're seeing that a lot of new blood coming into the sector, a lot of new companies, but also long-established companies have got new people coming along, moving into more senior positions and coming along to conferences like this. So it's always useful to meet new people and to reconnect with people you've known for a while and maybe haven't seen for a period of time, to make those connections. And the real value is twofold in events like this. It's the presentations that you hear, but also the conversations you have in the sidelines and over lunch and over coffee.
Including this one as well.
Including this one.
Thank you so much, Adrian. Take care.